Sagittarius read, and I'll do my best. My phone is full, there's no more room for any uploads, not even 1 minute one, so you know, everything falls apart and then we rebuild. So what's going up? What's going up? What's up for Sagittarius? What's up for Sagittarius? Show me, Great Spirit, what is it that Scorpio, sorry, old fashioned? No. Old habit, yes, old habit. Yes. Because there's too much grass in this town. Okay, so what is going on? Going on with Scorpio? Sagittarius. I suppose. Sagittarius, game girl. Sagittarius. Namaste, tudo bem aqui e ustedes? Thank you for the like. So we're going to check out what is going on with Sagittarius. Let's see how many signs we can go through before we fall through. You know what I mean? Sagittarius, you have a journey ahead here. You know, calmer waters and all that could have been a lot on your mind. Maybe you are leaving someone who you had an obligation to, or there was an obligation here, possibly in marriage or something in that direction. You felt that this was a burden, and so you chose to let this go. And well, now it's turned into just a situation. Perhaps you went through with some kind of wedding or some paperwork, and now it has to be yeah, like that. So I see someone here not feeling too pleased about themselves. I don't feel good about myself, and there are also issues setting limits here, taking the authority, being the badass. Now, okay, I see. So things are just going a little bit slow here. However, there is something to celebrate here very soon. There is something to celebrate, and maybe that's why you I don't know, either you're running away, or either you are running a plastic dagger. A weapon is a weapon, even if it's plastic, you never know. Yeah, there's some competition here. Quarreling, 8th house. You feel you need to defend yourself. So you have this fence around you. Maybe it's not too easy to get close to you right now. Trickster energy here, trying to manifest something into your life which is better for you, that's Norwegian, financially, or could also be, a career not going too well. Sorry. And well, there are people around you, and one of these people could have a swan. They could be swan-like in nature. Anyway, you have an empress around you. Maybe that is a common interest between you and this empress, because King of Coins is someone who is very stable, who is very down to earth. So although your career is not taking up into the sky, like I said, holy shit. Yeah, you're hanging around someone who is really two-faced. Yeah. And They lured you with some kind of idea. It's going to be beautiful. I really believe in this. It's going to be great. However, you ended up feeling betrayed. And, well, what do you expect when you're dealing with the devil? And there is no hope in this one. This is Sagittarius. I got a request. Do you want to do Sagittarius? Yes, of course I want to do Sagittarius. Yeah. So, big betrayal, Sagittarius. I wouldn't be happy if I were you. So, if I were you now, I'm not you, however, I keep an eye on the world around me. I wouldn't trust my own mother if I were you in this situation. See here how people who are close to you, this is the Hangman, and this is from an angle where you see how people are judging you. And in reality, I think you're good. Someone messed up your situation and they fucked you up. You trusted someone. Now let's take a look at this individual and see if this is someone you should hang out with, or just, how can I say that? Well, hello there. Well, goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Yeah. So let's see what is this Shiza about. This is okay. So let's see. Money for sure. There was a big money loss by simply trusting the wrong person. Okay. There's something about a book here. There could be knowledge in that book that you want to know. It could have something to do with paperwork that you have overseen. You're putting too much trust in the wrong person. I wouldn't be surprised if the problem was a snake. Here we have the sunshine and lovers popping up. There's a lot of love in these Lenormand cards. So maybe you'll have a break, but then again, you are punishing yourself pretty rough. Yeah, one at a time, Parishma. One at a time, not all at once, okay? I'll do my best, okay? So, yeah. You're punishing yourself for what this person did to you. I mean, how I should have known better. Why did I keep on hanging on with them? Crossroads here offers you to take a new path, and you take the path that makes you feel, I feel better about that path. Follow the path that gives you the highest excitement, not the most sensible one, because the sensible one will drag you down at some point. Follow the one that gives you excitement, because the excitement, if you are excited about something, you'll always find a way to continue to do what you do. Look at me, 5 years now with tarot cards, nearly ruined my life, but here I am. I'm sitting here, I'm having fun, still with tarot cards, and I learned a lot. I learned enough to start my own school, to have my own students, to run my own academy within mysticism, with of course the teachings I also had from before. Now this key here, Sagittarius, is going to solve it all for you. 33 is a sacred number. We've got 33 vertebrae. So this situation somehow will be solved. Sometimes you simply have to solve it here. Now, this person they don't really own up to what they have done to you. They're trying to get away with it. And although authority might get involved here, I won't be surprised if they put the blame on you. Now, if you take the steady course here, follow your highest passion, I can guarantee you that if you stay away from this person, you'll catch the biggest of the fish. This is, for those of you who live in China and so forth, know that this is abundance. So now we know that this individual tricked you into something that sounded too good to be true, but you trust them with your whole heart. It could be a Six of Cups relationship. It could be your wife. It could be your brother. It could be your daddy. I've heard about daddies or granddaddies who lure their own grandchildren into criminal stuff, like smuggle tons of hashish or amphetamine across the Norwegian border and blame it on his grandchildren when they get caught. So all Norwegians are nice. I am very nice though. Now let's have a look again at this person. Is this someone you should block? Are they really a cobra? Because sometimes I was 19 when I got a slap in the face from the universe, and literally from another person, that said to me, Molly, you do know that the people around you are a bunch of cowards, losers. They would rip you off if they could. They don't care about you. Why are you hanging with them? All they do is smoking bong. And now they start to smoke heroin. And you're hanging around with these people. Why? And they let you being humiliated. Why? Now, to someone that slap in the face can come too late, when they are all up in the 60s and shit. My mom, I had to tell my mom, two Sagittarius women, your friend, you can't stand your own mother because she's like this, she's like that. Venus in Capricorn, Libra and Pisces and all that. But your friend, you can't stand your mama. Your friend, she's identical to your mother. It looks exactly like she is the real daughter of your mother, and she behaves like a snob, and she's trying to control you, she's ridiculing you, and she's dumb as fuck. Why? You are the one here with the highest education. Those two, they don't have an education. They are washing people's asses and washing people's toilets and floors. You, my dear mother, you are a head nurse. You're not a doctor, you're not an astronaut, you're a head nurse. Now use your head. And she was in her 60s when she realized that, maybe my daughter is right again. And so many people who are waking up in days like this, they realize that to be a lone wolf is far more safe than hanging around people, because most people, 99%, you can't trust them with your little tiny nail when it comes to the real deal, because you live in an illusion. Okay, you live in an illusion, and so if you can let your vibration, if you can raise your vibration, the people around you will be they will disappear. If they don't match your vibration, they will disappear out of your life, and you will meet other versions of them that matches your vibration, because we are quantum jumping universes all the time. So when you meet your friend and you realize they changed because you have changed, that's because you are meeting another version of them, just like they are meeting another version of you. So, you look like an angel. You look like an angel. La, la. Yes, I need help, and I'm so happy for you being a psychiatrist. So we have temperance here. This is about alchemy. Most people think that alchemy is something that goes external of us. Okay, that's something that is external of us. And if you guys have a problem with me doing someone a favor, someone asks me, can I do a Sagittarius read? If you have a problem with that, why don't you get the fuck out of my space? Yeah? So I cannot tell whether you are taking the piss or not, because as you understand, the tone of the voice is gone. All I see are text. Blah, 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 blah. It's monotone. It's not going like this. If I could hear your voice, I could hear if you're taking the piss or you're being sarcastic. Okay? But if too many people at once are being too... what's that name? Too smart. Too smart to be inside a place where we are talking about the archetypes of tarot cards and trying to analyze general situations that we're all up against. Like me, when I got a slap in the face, that man saved my life because he made me realize, wow, I'm hanging out with the wrong people, and I actually have something called self-value. And you don't really need to be a shrink or a psychologist or a psychiatrist to get stuff like that. And that is a story I feel I need to share with people, because it is important for you to understand as an individual that you have a value. And if you take that value away from yourself and devalue yourself, someone else is going to step over you. All right? Sagittarius read, almost done. So Sagittarius, this is, some claim it's Archangel Michael, but you know, oh, that's right, I have to do it like this. It's a censorship. Hello, Elon Musk. This is what we have to do now. So the alchemy is actually a process that we go through within ourselves. Okay, we transmute negative emotions into something positive, so we can elevate our vibrations, which is, I have to admit, it's sometimes a rough study when you're inside here, and I am tempted to sing what some stupid people say. And the fact that they dare say it, you know, you should really know it's a good thing we are on a distance there, because for some reason I have a reputation for being a little bit easily annoyed. Okay, so that's so, what's this called? Steampunk. Pretty cool. So this is, you are here, someone wants to, you know, you are, there is something, this is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius, you don't know how to transmute these energies, and yet you're showing me here that you want to commit to something, you want to commit to becoming better, but you maybe don't know. Maybe you don't know, Um, but what we do know here, and from other things, is that things are unjust. They're not. This is not justice being served. You need to know that everything that is around you is you manifested it. You manifest people into your life. Your entire reality is literally a reflection. If you Okay, so these drawings are incredible. I've got it in many ways just because of that. Now, there's a little bit of a confrontation here, and you're running it in reverse, Sagittarius. Both the justice, someone who should be put to justice, and someone who should be confronted. Some of you guys are withdrawing your balls far, far up, beyond the crutch and up to the moon, and don't dare to do anything about the situation. And I feel you. I feel you very well. There are people I wish I could just give them a shot in the neck. However, Death says, just wait a little bit and you'll see, because justice will be served. It's a thing we do. And what do you know? We have a soulmate coming in here. These cards are so creepy that I'm kind of excited. So let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, so we have someone around you who basically, it's about them. Everything is about them. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about how I feel or your mama feel. Anyone, how anyone feel. Why would they care about how I feel anyway? I'm just, yeah. If I should give out all the names people have given me, it will be a really long day. Gypsy. Gypsy, yeah, I suppose. So you are in a situation now that you feel stuck in it, but like I said before, you are about to squeeze your bony ass out of the situation. And what do you know? Judgment. You're going to rise, because those who have done the righteous thing, walked the golden path, been gracious, been virtuous, they will have their justice wherever you go next. You'll have your reward for choosing dignity above war and malicious vocabulary, putting yourself above everyone else. You will have your reward. Now, yeah, and well, these people can hear the trumpets is calling. It's like I hear the siren from police cars here. They are taking what's left over. They're taking the shit, and they're just walking away like tus 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 tus, dude. Because we hear the sirens coming. So let's grab whatever's left to get the hell away from it. These are people that you know, sweetie. Mom, we need to talk. Got a Sagittarius mom here. Yeah. These people will lose. Problem is here that you also need to change your incomplete identity about who you are, who you think you are. You need to change yourself into something new. You need to go from a pit bull into a poodle. You need to go from a beetle into a peacock. You need to go from an elephant into the phoenix. You need to go from a bunny into a wolf. Do you understand? There's no animal which is better than another. You need to change your identity completely, your mindset. You need to brainwash yourself completely. Because if you still are the same Mr. Joe, and you think that, yeah, all I have to do now, I have a new idea, I have a new business plan, but you're using the old mindset, and it can't harm that, you know, he's learned now, my old friend. I'll tell you, dude, you're fucked. Same goes for you who are pulling the same people regarding relationship, thinking giving people a second chance is really a waste of time. I am not here to chat, people. If you want to go into a chat room, there are plenty of chat rooms in Facebook, etc. This is a Sagittarius read finished. Thank you. What do we have here? Someone, in the end of the day, is going to get the entire fortune. And if justice is being served, it might be you. It might be you, but it depends. It depends on who you're hanging with. Pretty kinky, huh? You have lost your trust in people. You might tell me that you trust this lover, but you don't. You don't. You are still, you see, looping the same wheel, the same wheel, the same wheel. And either you or someone else is watching you obsessively. But a Sagittarius up to, or it could be you. So the only thing I can give you now is an advice from the big donkeys. Here's the big donkey. Yeah. Okay, didn't find the big donkey. It's gotta be here somewhere. Found him. Okay, so let's so we have a page here, we have a spy here, and if you have a lover, they probably know that you have a lover, and they will try to impose themselves on your lover as well, also again, and try to somehow be their best friend. And your lover is going to think the world of them. Unless they read tarot cards, of course. By the way, people, I don't care if you're from India, Africa, or Brazil. This place is for everyone. And you need to start believing yourself, Sagittarius. This is the spirit of the squirrel. So it's time for you to start preparing for the times ahead. Love yourself. And, you know, you don't have to trust anyone. What would I say? I'm a Scorpio. I don't trust shit. But give people the benefit of your doubt. but for God's sake, don't give people 10,000 euro and say, put them in Bitcoin or put them in, and you have all these e-wallets or quantum, whatever. Well, let's invest in that old property over there, which happened to, and you give the money to the wrong person. We all heard some stories, right? We all heard them. Okay, guys. So lovely to have you here. Thank you. It's been a pleasure to do all personal read for you. Thinking that there's been a lot of people in here. I've been sitting here for 30 minutes and you've given me 2 likes. And you ask me if I want to give you a read. And you know that Indians are known to be the most greedy, cheapest people in the world. And when you can't even give a like after there's been at least 20, maybe 30 people in here who wants to have an answer to the question. Yeah, you hear me. You hear me. I'm not joking. My father, he hates you. He's trying to stop me from going back to India right now. But that's not coming from me. That comes from everyone else. Indians in general, who are coming out, starting a website and says, you know, my people are actually very narcissistic. And in what way am I greedy? Did I ask you for money? I'm sitting here, I'm doing free fucking reads. I'm doing free reads. I lived in India for 3 years. 3 years. I've never been milked and sucked on like a cow as I've been when I've been in India. It's give me money, give me money, give me money, give me this, give me photo, give me. And when I confront you about it, because you can't donate as much as a rupee, happy with the day when this channel is filled with everyone else but Indians. Thank you so much. Namaste. And we have, of course, exceptions named Lakshmi, Sakshi, and so forth. I do have a few Indian friends, and some people are, you know, they stand out. They are not like that. But I lived in India for so long now. I've been robbed, I've been raped, I've been locked into small rooms, they've been threatening money from me, screaming at me. And when I log on, have I ever got, I've worked hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to give you Indians free reads. You haven't donated as much as 1 fucking rupee, despite I've given you hours of reads. Now, doesn't say that goes for all of you. I say that's the general impression people have of you. And after living there for 3 years, I'd say, yeah, I get what you mean. Have a beautiful day. I love you so much. And I'll catch you on the flip side.